Hi, my name is Michael McGorman. I'm a broker with Dalton and Company Realtors right here in Lynchburg, Virginia. I want to talk a little bit to you this morning about the buying process. Whenever I work with the buyer, I meet with them for the initial consultation and I give them my buyer's booklet. The initial consultation is important because I want to find out what your dreams and your hopes and your desires are and what you're looking for in a new home. And the more you tell me, the better job I can do in pinpointing what you're looking for. The buyer packet is very important because buying a home requires getting prepared. This book will do just that for you. The very first step in the buying process, as you know, is getting pre-qualified from a lender. I am step 2 actually in the buying process. Many people think the realtor is step 1, but actually you've got to back up and get pre-qualified because trust me, in 22 years of doing this, everybody has a limit, everybody has a ceiling, and the lender may say to you that you're qualified for $275,000. You may come to me as a buyer and say, Mike, we don't want to pay more than $250,000. We've run our numbers and we don't want to go above that. So I'm going to show you homes up to $250,000, maybe $255,000 and fudge a little bit that we might get them for less, but generally we're going to be right there at $250,000. I'm not going to show you homes beyond the price point of what you're qualified for. This is important for several reasons. Once we start with the lender and we know where you're qualified for, then you can give me the beds, the baths, the square footage, and how big of a lot you want and where you want to live, county, city, that sort of thing. And so by being responsible, starting with the lender, getting pre-qualified, then plugging in all the things you're looking for, it means that every house we walk through, if you fall in love with it, you can buy it. Because we've been responsible and we're in the price range with the beds, baths, and features that you're looking for. So pre-qualification is vital. That's where we start. I come in at step 2, and that's where this booklet is very, very helpful. It's my buyer's packet, and it's got a lot of information in there that is helpful for the buying process. It's going to show you right here all the things that the lender is going to ask you for, so you'll be prepared for those W-2s, bank statements, things like that. Looking ahead for when you get a contract on a house and you're ready to do the home inspection. I've got a list of 3 home inspectors that have never had a complaint against them. They're tenured. They've been around a long time. I think almost everyone on here has done over 10,000 homes. So these are seasoned people that are going to protect you, and it's always recommended as a buyer that you're there for the home inspection. Then I've got a list of testimonials of people, real people, actual names that I've worked with over my 16 years here in Lynchburg selling, and some information on loans. So if you're a first-time buyer and you want to do 100% financing, USDA, there's certain guidelines for that. That's an option. FHA, these government loans are good loans. Then if you're a repeat buyer and you've got some equity and you've got some money to put down, you're probably going to want to do a conventional loan. And so we'll talk about that. If you're not familiar with our contract forms, I've got all of them here for you. And these are samples so you can kind of get up to speed. If you're a first-time buyer, my recommendation is once we get ready to write an offer, we meet face-to-face and go through this line upon line at my office, and then we sign. If you're a seasoned buyer and you've done this before and in a hot market, oftentimes we will write up the contract and send them to you by email for digital signatures. And we'll still go over the salient features, and especially when I'm writing for a buyer, I want to go over all the buyer protections that are built into the contract. So these forms are available for you as well. At the end, I've got all the environmental ones. And the 3 primary ones are going to be the lead-based paint. You can read up on that. That's something you can test for if you want. Radon gas, that is typically a gas that comes in the lowest part of a home, typically a basement drain. And there are tests for that. And thirdly, then you're also looking at mold if you want to test for mold. And these inspectors are all licensed to do all of these type of tests. So I've got a buyer's pack that'll help get you ready. There's other information in there as well. There's critical phone numbers for the utilities, the internet service provider, trash service, things like that. So they'll all be at your fingertips. So I'm happy to put this into your hands. If you're looking to begin the buying process, please give me a call, 434-420-4001, or you can email me, michael@michaelmcgorman.com. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to working with you.